2023 will be a great video game-filled year, but there are some titles that I am just not hyped for.
But first, what is hype? My definition of getting hyped for a game means purchasing it on release date, full price. So this list of 2023 games has some that I will never buy, but also some that I feel are wait for a sale type games.
Over here, stranger.
Forspoken.
I mean, is anyone really excited for Forspoken? The acting is not only cringe, but it's insultingly bad.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
I'm seeing a freaking dragon, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Yeah, okay, that is something I do know.
The gameplay looks mid at best. I bet I can find PS2 games that have better gameplay than this, so I will. This is Devil May Cry 2 from 2003. The gameplay just looks more fun, man. Like, there's no... like, it's as simple as that. This game was made, what, almost 20 years ago? This is Ghost Hunter from 2003 as well. It's a different style of game, of course, but still the gameplay has its own unique identity, and it looks fun. I can't describe it. Something about Forsaken's gameplay looks really, really bland. This is God Hand from 2006. I mean, look at this. This looks just freaking great, man. Like, I can't describe it any more than that. It has its own unique identity, and it looks fun as hell. Next, we got God of War 2 for the PS2, of course. I mean, this is, one of the most legendary games of all time, but look at this gameplay. Like, come on here. It looks fun when you look at it. Let's cut back to Forsaken here. I want you to look at the actual systems that's happening, not the graphics, not anything else. I'm talking about the core mechanics of the gameplay. There's absolutely nothing special about these systems within the game. Like, it's 2023, and this game's doing less than what games were doing 20 years ago. Let's keep going. Let's go to a game like Shrek. This is Shrek Shrek Super Slam from 2005. Gameplay looks better. I'm just saying it like it is. The gameplay looks better. It's Madagascar from 2005. Looks more fun than Forspoken. Look at this. This looks fun as hell. You kidding me? I got two more games. For you. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. Look at this. Like, look how fun this looks. It's not even doing what Forspoken's doing with all the dazzling effects and everything like that. It's pretty simple, but it's fun as hell and it looks great. But you're probably thinking, hey, Grimbo. These games are all different styles than Forspoken. Well, let's go to a game like Gothic 3. This is a very poorly reviewed game, but it's the same style as Forspoken. Spells, third-person combat, that kind of thing. I'm going to say it right now. You already know what I'm going to say. This game looks more fun than Forspoken. When Ellie Noire has better character models than you, and it was made 12 years ago, when your combat is bland and the story and writing is beyond cringe, there is honestly no reason to play Forspoken. You can get a better experience with any other game. There's nothing special about Forspoken.
Oh, that's too far.
I don't know what the elevator pitch was for this game. You cannot sell me this game in a sentence.
Skull and Bones, the pirate game no one wants.
So this was first announced like 800 years ago, and everyone was hyped. We all thought we'd get a Black Flag type experience, but this is just a ship combat game. The only time you can get on your feet is when you go into the city hubs, where you can likely show off your skins and microtransactions to other players. You can't board other ships, no sword fights, mutinies, you can't build your own crew with your friends. It's just give us a Sea of Thieves, but Black Flag Sea of Thieves. Make it realistic and a light sim around your ship mechanics. Put trading in, hiring crews. God, there's so much that you messed up on, Ubisoft. Didn't you make Black Flag? Like, you made that game. Just give us Black Flag 2. Oh my lord.
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I mean, this one just speaks for itself. I think me and a lot of other people tapped out of Assassin's Creed a long time ago, but they still have a really faithful audience. They've got a sort of a Madden, 2K, Call of Duty fan base where they'll just get the latest title. I got friends that play every Assassin's Creed when it comes out. With Mirage, they say they're going back to their roots, focusing more on stealth and trying to make a less bloated experience that was the hindrance of their past recent titles. But for those of us who aren't the biggest fans of AC anymore, there's little they can do to get us interested again. To me, it just looks like the same game over and over and over. That said, Ubisoft is one of the kings of stealth, so I think those that still love Assassin's Creed will receive Mirage well. But for me and many others, we've tapped out at, Black Flag or Rogue. I think that was the general fall off.
Arc 2.
Ain't nobody want to play this dinosaur shit? No, but... This is another cult classic game. You either went into Arc 1 and you loved it, or you went in and you hated it. Or you went in and you thought it was just okay. But yeah, this is a cult classic game. If you like the first one, you're excited for the second one. I personally don't like the breeding your own dinosaurs and flying around and battling other. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. All my friends were into it. I just could not get into it.
Spider-Man 2.
So wait. I know. It's Spider-Man. They're some of the best comic book games ever. I was playing Spider-Man back on the PS1, so I hear ya. When I saw the reveal trailer and we got to see both Peter and Miles standing together, it gave this illusion that the game would be co-op, and everyone started speculating about it until Insomniac said that this game would not be co-op. And that's the main reason why my hype died. I still think it's going to be a great game. There's nothing more fun than webbing around the city, but I just think that the formula for the Spider-Man games is growing stale for me. And I don't think that the superhero co-op experience has really been done right in recent years, with Gotham Knights and Avengers being lackluster. I think there's a real opportunity for Insomniac to break the mold, to do something different and push the envelope for the superhero genre. I think that two-player co-op would be insanely fun, and honestly a no-brainer when you see the image of Peter and Miles standing together. The Spider-Man video game stories have always been solid, and the gameplay has always been slick, so I don't think it would end up like the Avengers game at all. Now, people are still speculating that this is still a co-op game and that Insomniac is swerving us in the same way that Naughty Dog said Ellie would be the only playable character in Last of Us 2. So it wouldn't be the first time that a studio is withholding information to reveal later. And I think that Spider-Man 2 will be a fantastic single-player experience. There's no doubting that. But I do think that if it was co-op, it would be that much better and especially memorable.
Now, I don't want to end this video on a negative note, so in one breath here, I'm going to list all the games that I'm personally very excited for coming out in 2023. You ready? The day before Judas, Starfield, Hogwarts Legacy, Dead Island 2, Suicide Squad, Street Fighter 6, Alan Wake 2, Arc Raiders, Killer Clowns, Like a Dragon Nation, Redfall, AEW Game, A Wonderful Life Remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Valheim on Xbox, Suikoden Remaster, WrestleQuest. Wow, nailed it. I'm a professional, baby. It's going to be a great year for gaming, whether or not you are excited to breed dinosaurs with Vin Diesel, or maybe you are excited for the new Assassin's Creed. There's even a Forza reboot or remake coming out, so it looks like there's going to be something for everyone this year. What are you excited for, personally? I want to know. Tell me what you want. But I'm wishing you a happy new year from my heart to yours. Namaste, Grim Gang, and I'll see ya in the next one. Much love.
I just dropped my first review ever about Need for Speed Unbound. Check it out. I'm really proud of the video. Much love, Grim Gang. Ooh, ah. I don't know why I went Al Pacino there.